Greetings, adventurers! From a way too long pause, we are back again! And I don't come with empty hands. I bring you an introduction video for the Dark Eye system. It was also reviewed in a short video in our first video by Momeltier. But I will go further into the details, and also later on I will show you the core rules module for the Dark Eye. So stay tuned and let's VTT! So let's have a look. What do we have if we install the system? Momeltier already showed you the basic stuff like the journal browser and so on. Also the character creation, we have an additional video how you create your character in TDE. I will show you what you get by activating the system. There are the combat techniques. You see they're all already implemented and automatically given into your character sheet. Also all the skills, the basic skills all characters have with description and the attribute and so on. Everything is already there, and the 4 basic player species are already inside with their modifications of attribute changes and disadvantages and so on and so on. So you can create only with the basic with the system you can create let's see, a character. You can give them the skills, the experience level, of course, change the attributes and so on, and you have the combat skill, and you of course you don't have any equipment in this system. This you have to create by yourself. The items, I will do an additional video how to create items in TDE. And yes, that's it. Also 5 role tables for TDE, how you do a botch, defense botch and so on. You can roll on it and it will give you an roll of the close combat botch and what it does. So this is the basic stuff of the system. Also you can configure the settings of the Dark Eye rules you have. No, they are the core settings. No, they are the core. Here are the Dark Eye settings. These are the additional optional rules you can use or enable, disable them. You have to take a look how you want to play with your group and so on. Yes, and this is so many options how you will set your system. What you also get with the free system is the master menu hotbar. I already showed all the details in the last changelog. Check it out. And there's some more, but for this I have to create a scene to activate the stuff. Here is the GM menu you get. First of all, the journal browser, of course. I will do a tutorial of the journal browser, how to use it. Then we have the library. For this also I will do an extensive tutorial. Then we have the player menu. This also requires an tutorial video. Here you can players summon a demon or elemental. This is this comes with the system. There are also a few more options come with other modules, like summoning undead and I think Fae and so on. So this is extendable. And we have the GM menu, also a very, very useful tool, which I will show you in a different tutorial. The breeding pit comes with a different module, the yes, I forgot the name, the master tool workshop, and the scene configuration for each scene. This I will show in the tutorial of the GM menu. So this all comes with the system, which is free to download. So let's see what you get by buying the module of the core rules. For this I will activate the yes, I have a few the Dark Eye core rules, and also the compendium folders to have a better overview in the compendium. Yes. And we will see. First of all, I will look into the compendium folders. There I have now different folders, and here I have. Let's start with the scenes. With the core rules, there comes variety of scenes. We have the Aventuria map. And the Aventuria map is this beautiful drawing of a whole continent of Aventuria. I like it when the grid is enabled. And yes, this beautiful scene. But also I will show you these beautiful landing page VT Tom gave the developers for implementing it. I think it's very nice, and yeah, let's let this be activated for the rest of the video. So we have some scenes which comes with core rules, also in a compendium of some bestiaries. These are, yes, some familiars and summoning demons and so on, which are in the core rules. Also we have the basic characters from the core rules. They are yes, all finished characters ready to play with advantages and disadvantages. The skills are all given. They have some equipment and ready for combat and so on. And this has some magic as well. And they have also a biography, which are in the core rules. Nice little stories all together. And we have items. These are the items which were in the basic system, skills, combat techniques, and so on. With the core rules come the professions. We have so many professions in the core rules. You can now, in creating the character, you can draw the profession from here into the character sheet, or you can use the library and find all the professions from your modules. You can find here and search in the library. We got also some cultures. These are mainly almost every culture from Aventuria is already in the core rules. Some cultures come with new modules, but this are only a few. The most of them are all here. You can create a character without a culture. The culture is an optional package. Also here you see a vast description. The culture is an optional package which you can draw into your character sheet, and with some modifications of the skills and AP value. Also the professions. The professions, you don't have to use them, but you can use them. So you don't have to create a character from scratch. You can use these preset modifications of the skills and so on to give your character a good startup. But also you can create your character from scratch. Very open. We have the cultures. Then we got so many spells and rituals with a description. Many of them have an implemented game function. By using them, you can like this. You can apply an effect and so on, which affect the friendly or the enemy tokens and so on. And let's move on. We have the same for the blessed ones, liturgies, ceremonies, and blessings, all with their description, their effects, and so on. So many stuff. And I don't know if you ever tried it to you can create these items by yourself, of course, but I don't know if you ever tried it. It is very much work, let alone to create the items for one group only. It takes a very vast amount of hours to create all this equipment, the disadvantages, advantages, and so on and so on. So many. Here are the items, equipment items. You see with many nice pictures from the rule book. They have their stats already given and so on, and you can use them all to equip your characters or the enemies or even merchants. To this I will make a different video, of course. Then we have another great big folder of advantages, disadvantages, and special abilities. As you can see, I browse through them. There is so much stuff in this. Everything, languages and literacy also. Everything you need to create your character in the Dark Eye. And we have a few diseases which are also in the core rules. These diseases come with a disease function. For this I will make a tutorial for diseases, and also for, how do they call it? Yeah, poison. My English is very rusted. Diseases and poisons. They come with a different tutorial video. We have the journal entries. The journal entries are not important in this compendium because we will see in the journal browser later. The journal entries are all implemented in the journal browser. Let's open it now. I open the journal browser, and here are the core rules. The core rules is the whole Dark Eye core rules implemented into the journal browser, and here you can browse and see everything which is in the book is also here in this journal browser with nice pictures. And You can search for different entries in the journal browser, but I make a different video for the journal browser to show you all its functions and so on. Next, we have macros. We have macros for the players and GMs to use. They are very interesting and neat functions in this macros. This is a bit lot for this video. I will show you the macro functions in a different tutorial. But basically these come everything with the core rules as well, and also we have macros, internal macros, which are not important for the GM and players to use. These are only for the different advantages or special abilities like leader and so on. Here is a command code embedded, which will be used in the game. So this is nothing important for the basic player and GM, only if you know how to create commands, and then you get your fun with this. And we have some role tables as well with the core rules. Only one. This is the artifact magic side effect. Side effects if something went wrong, I think. Also in addition. Also in the core rules, it's a little bit hidden, but it fits the role table for artifact magic. Is in the player menu. In the player menu, you don't have only the summoning, now you have also the artifact magic. Yes, this is a tool you can create artifacts, I think. It's a little bit complex, so this will get its own tutorial as well. And that's all. If you are willing to spend some time and hours to create all the items yourself, you can use the free system. You can basically create every item by yourself. What will be a little bit difficult is to create commands and so on, to use them into the game. But if you are basic player, you can use the free system. If you're willing to spend some money and spare you some or many hours of work, you can buy the core rules and use every item which is implemented. Everything is ready to play. You can create your characters, and in way lesser time you are ready to play with your group. What do you think about the system or the core rules? Do you already got it? Do you have any questions, commentaries? Please below. And until the next time, let's VTT!